Welcome back. We're outside. What a beautiful morning, isn't it?
Feels good on my face.
Yes, very nice out here. It's a great day for gardening. So we're checking in with Zach Edwards from Black Diamond. Hey, Zach, it's been a little while. How do you think we've been doing? Have we been keeping up okay?
I think we've gotten the right cocktail for a good garden this year.
Yes, I think so too. I've been really excited every time coming out here watering and seeing what's been growing. It's been great. We had a lot of success. Once you put these nets up for us to keep those bunnies out, we had some great success with the lettuces, and I've been eating a lot of salad. It's been great.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah. When you let them grow and keep the bunnies off of them.
Yep.
Yep. You wind up eating good.
Then you get salad, and
Yeah,
then we had some great broccoli too. So I'm wondering though, are we done here? Are these kind of done, or what?
Yeah, a couple of things going on here with your broccoli and your cabbage and your Brussels sprouts that I wanted to point out.
Yeah.
So holes, definitely a little bit of cabbage worm. The netting sometimes will keep those out. They do their thing. We've kept them from stressing the plants out too much, so I'm not too worried about it. Soapy water can treat that sometimes, but that's what the holes are.
That's what the holes are.
You still get some good edible broccoli off of that.
I feel like this is kind of new too, the holes.
Yeah, it could have just happened, which is
Yeah.
fine because for the most part the broccoli is almost done. We're taking
Yeah.
a big head off of it right there that you can see that was
Yes.
snipped. But you see, this is what we call a side shoot.
Yeah.
That's going to be some more broccoli. We're going to let this one keep going.
Okay.
What we're going to do is we're going to snip that off right there.
Okay.
Anytime your broccoli or a lot of your other vegetables or produce starts to try to flower, it's done.
It's done.
And it's
Okay.
wasting its energy on that. So now it's going
So
to
you gotta
focus
get rid
on
of
that.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
And then we got some more greens ready here on the lettuce.
Yep.
We'll make one more salad probably out of these, and then we're going to pull them out.
Okay.
And now's a good time, especially if you have some seeds or if you can get to your garden centers before they send their seeds back for the year. Because a lot of garden centers run out of seeds in the fall. They send them back to start over fresh in the beginning of the year.
Okay.
So if you have your seeds or you go run out and get some real quick, look on the back of your seed packets. A lot of these cool weather crops like broccoli and lettuce, they'll tell you how to sow them for the fall, which is pretty much now. They've got just enough time between now and Thanksgiving to grow another crop of broccoli, lettuce, cabbage, Brussels sprouts.
Huh. So we're gonna do that.
Yep, we're gonna do that.
Awesome. Do we want to? You said we can get another thing. We can get another salad. So
I think there's enough greens on there to make a salad.
I'm
You
ready
tell
with
me.
the basket.
Okay, that's
All
cool.
right. We wanna
I'll
get
give you the clippers.
Okay, let's get some lettuce. So both of these plants here?
Yeah, I think anything that looks edible,
Yeah.
because you can see the lettuce is doing the same thing. It's trying to go to seed.
Oh.
Every plant wants to reproduce itself.
Thank you.
That's not what we're getting it for, though. That's not what we want it to do. We want it to focus its energy on growing the leafy part that we eat. So usually when your plants start to go to seed like that and get those flower buds at the top, that means they're done.
Do we think we're pretty good here? Did I get
Yeah,
some?
that's a good one. Yeah, we're just trying to strip it, just like that. You should have just some almost bare stems, bowl full of greens, and today's lunch.
Exactly. These salads have been amazing.
Yeah, it's a nice cucumber over here. It's getting real close. Cucumber salad. Yep.
I'm so excited.
Tatiana, she's been looking for those
That has been my request constantly. Someone make sure
these are a little.
So and a little bit longer for the Brussels sprouts. I can see
those are
tiny
sad.
little baby ones are just starting to grow. Brussels sprouts
can we
grow
talk
right in the
about
center
those
column.
Brussels sprouts?
Yeah, let me pull that off of there real quick.
Because I had to look it up online to see how they grow. Because I'm like, where are they? I see a lot
They
on the
grow
plant.
on the sides. They're a little bit different than any other plant. You know, they're almost think of them like corn. You know what I mean? There's going to be a bunch of them on one stalk that you're picking off, and there's just going to be a bunch of little baby Brussels sprouts growing on there. They need a little bit more time. And the other thing we're going to do with this new hoop house system, I'm going to call it, is we're going to make it taller. We just add more of these little tent stake type things to it, and we make the more we add, the taller it'll get. Because Brussels sprouts like to grow tall, and your lettuce is growing tall too.
Yeah.
For sure.
Okay, so make those bigger.
Done.
Okay.
All
Am I
right.
good on these
Then
plants
we're
over here?
gonna grip it and rip it, just
Rip
like
it.
your golf swing.
Yeah. Good job, Amanda.
Look at that. I feel
Shake off
like
some dirt.
we
You are
ate
such a
so much
farmer.
off of this. I am.
proud.
I'm a farmer. What can I say? I have learned so much from this garden over the last couple years, so 3 years that we've been doing this. Look at
Even
that.
now, even after I ripped it out, real quickly, we'll just cut some more greens
Cut some more greens off of it because
and
there's
then
plenty
it'll
there.
still be good, still be
Okay.
edible.
All right.
But now we're gonna clear out almost this whole side, and then what we're gonna do is we'll run our finger in a row. We'll do it just like we started everything in the spring with seeds.
Okay.
We're gonna just make a little space, plant a few more seeds.
Do we
We're gonna
wanna
start
do-
the whole process over again?
The lettuce or the broccoli?
Yep. No, we can do the lettuce. We've got plenty
Some
of
of these
broccoli
are open.
growing.
Oh, these are open.
Yep, some of them are open. So I got this nice salad blend. I know we grew this one last year and everybody liked it a lot. It
Yeah.
was real popular. So the only thing about doing this right now is that, you know, it is a lot hotter and drier than it is in the spring.
Okay.
So we got to make sure
So
we're
it's a
watering.
little bit more watering, you know, on the gardener's part. If you're
Okay.
getting rains, even better. If not, supplement with water.
These are broccoli.
Okay.
Do we have room for those?
Yeah, a little bit. I'm gonna just do a couple here in the corner.
Okay.
We'll see how they grow. We
And
can
see
always
what
separate
happens.
them.
Okay. We made more space for them, so.
Well, that's what I mean. We've added, you know, this raised bed behind me this year. I mean, can always keep adding for
That's
for
true.
more.
That's true. Okay, you planted it. We only have a little bit of time left, but I just wanted to show everybody the tomato plants. You said we mentioned the cucumber. Tatiana, you can have that cucumber down there. I know you want it. I'll clip it for you.
Dang
But I feel like these cherry tomatoes went crazy.
Yes.
They're insane.
We added an additional
Oh wow.
hoop over here.
yeah, to support it.
It's a little wild.
Yeah, they do. They are the smallest tomato and the biggest plant.
Yeah, but it's okay.
Absolutely. It's
Okay.
going great. You're going to be picking that until, you know, almost that next crop of lettuce and broccoli is ready. You're going to be
Okay.
picking those well into probably the fall.
You got it.
helping.
You
So
got
yeah,
it.
whatever you got to do to support it. There's a million different ways, different techniques, different implements you can buy, DIY, things you just buy right off the shelf. But whatever keeps the plant upright is what you got to do for the tomatoes.
Okay.
Certain peppers have been producing nicely. Our bell peppers not so much.
No.
Certain point, some fertilizer. Maybe we still get a little bit out of those bell peppers.
Okay, well
They're-
maybe try a little
yeah,
fertilizer.
They're a good start. Yeah.
Okay.
At some point, you got to juice your garden. If you want to get more out of it, you got to put more into it. So we'll get some liquid fertilizer on them, maybe some granular fertilizer.
Okay, and see if we can get those babies to do a little something. The shishitos and the Hungarian have been doing well though. Okay,
Excellent.
So we're things are looking great. And now again, as Zach mentioned, if you want to put some more seed in, now is the time to do it because your places might be
Yeah.
putting those away.
In a month, it could be too late. Now's the
And
perfect time.
Now is the perfect time to do it. They'll grow into right around Thanksgiving time. Look at this salad we have, Tatiana.
Behold.
Looks great. Zach, thank you so much.
Thank
We appreciate it.